Like many of my fellow students, I feel that water is probably the most vulnerable part of the food energy water nexus for Zurich, Switzerland. In Switzerland as a whole, water demand peaks in summer, and typically with the snow runoff and glacier melt and all those kind of things, it meets that demand. However, with decreased glaciers and snowpack, they're going to have an issue with being able to have enough water during summer months to do things like agriculture, watering livestock, cooling, and this affects a lot of things, right? So some of the things I just mentioned are also have to do with food. So we could say food is a vulnerability, but it really comes from the vulnerability of the water. And since Zurich uses hydroelectric for some of its power needs, water also affects the energy. So I think in general, when Zurich has a water crisis, it also has a food and energy crisis. Some of the ways that Zurich could combat this is to create larger and more reservoirs so that during the wintertime and spring, when they have a lot more water, they could collect that and hold that for summer months. And I think that that's one of the best things that Zurich can do. Minimally affecting that, Zurich could start trying to use different methods of farming and different methods of cooling so that they could use less water in those areas, especially high density mulch for farming, zero dig agriculture, regenerative agriculture. A lot of those things use a lot less water. So that could also help.